What's up, Leo? Let's see what messages Spirit has for you on what you don't see coming. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Leo placements. Some of you guys are going to be pulled over. I'm hearing ossifer. It's not true. All right. If you're watching this current date, this coming weekend, or I mean, where we're Halloween season. Okay, so be careful about drinking a little bit too much and then driving here. I do feel like somebody here gets pulled over, and so I am picking up on that. But essentially, if you're not drinking, I still see you getting pulled over. Yeah, I don't see you guys necessarily getting a ticket. You could be just getting a warning for some of you here. It just depends how you talk to the officer, right? So just kind of some advice on that. Let's see here. What else? What don't you see coming? All right, you guys have the Two of Coins, the Ace of Coins, Page of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and then you have the High Priestess here, to the Queen of Wands, to the Tower. Oh. Intuitively, okay, outside of the High Priestess, some of you guys know that you're about to create a tower moment. And this is for somebody that thinks that, like, they're all high and mighty. This Queen of Wands here that I'm getting, she just is so full of herself here. Normally, the Queen of Wands is approachable, funny, lighthearted, hardworking, all of that. Feels like you're dealing with someone here that mostly just, they get what they want because of their looks. But there's about to be a tower moment here. Intuitively, like, somebody here is going to mess up. Is what I'm getting. It's like your boss trying to, like, prove, like, a point here where it's like, oh, you think you're better than me? And then they, like, go, and because they're being spiteful, like, towards you, they, like, mess something up, and, like, they could lose their job, or they could... So you're inadvertently creating a tower moment for someone here, because someone is trying to prove so hard that you aren't really, like, worth the hype that people could be putting out there, like, about you, right? And you're just like, whatever. They're like, oh, whatever, Leo ain't shit, like, I'm gonna prove them wrong, blah, blah, blah. And then it's like they, like, fuck up royally, and they create this tower moment for themselves, right? Others of you... For those of you that have been working on your looks, on your body, on your mind, like, you are a knockout right now. Like, you are a force to be reckoned with. I see you guys just turning heads. I see you guys, like, you're causing tower moments. You got people in relationships looking at you. You got people willing to risk their relationships just to look at you. All right, so Leo's hot right now. For real, though. Some of you guys are genuinely going through a glow up, and people are, like, all about it. And it's like there's this intuitive nudge here that you guys have where it's like you're like, I don't know, I feel like people are always looking at me, right? And then it's like you have that shadow figure that is actually looking at her, but it feels like that shadow figure, like, no one else can see it. It's just more of like a feeling, right? But in order to depict a feeling, you have to put something in its place. And so it just feels like you guys that have been working on your looks, that have just been, like, doing the most, like, damn. Like, you know, people are gonna be all about you, okay? The Tower, you got people that can't hold it in. That's what I'm hearing. So, yeah. Good for you. Good for you. Alright, 2 coins. What you don't see coming. A little imbalanced, okay? Some of you guys are like, well, that's no different. No, this is gonna be a little bit different, okay? Some of you guys did not take the time during Libra season to balance out your scales. And so it could feel like things that were already feeling worse feel like they're getting even more worse, okay? I'm hearing getting worser. And so essentially what I'm getting here is you guys are needing to really figure out and prioritize what needs to be prioritized, because not everything needs to be prioritized here. A lot of you guys are trying to take control of your lives. You're trying to take control of situations. You're trying to be positive about certain situations, but you also need to be realistic. I'm hearing you need to wake up. Okay, certain things are not going to get better. And granted, not everybody has the opportunity to just up and leave a situation, whether that's a relationship or a job or whatever have you, right? But you need to be able to put yourself in a situation to be able to leave that situation. So if this is a job, then this is you needing to put out applications already, right? If this is a relationship, this is you needing to start saving your money so that you can be prepared to leave, right? To be able to put a down payment or a deposit on a house or an apartment or something here. You guys need to start reaching out for help. Okay, it feels like there's a lot of imbalances, and the imbalances are becoming even more imbalanced, all right? So it's like you can continue this juggling act all you want, but there is help. But the more that you don't reach out for it, the more you're not going to get it, and the more you're going to feel off kilter, all right? And so hopefully you guys can kind of get it together. Put your pride aside, because Leo, you are very, very prideful, right? And some of you guys are like, no, and I'm like, that's fine. If that's the case, then start fixing your imbalances, because I'm seeing it here. You guys think you got it all under control, and you don't. Straight up. So, figure it out. Ace of Coins, all right? You've got a financial blessing coming in. I feel like once you figure out your situation with that Two of Coins, once you start to balance things out, once you start to realize that something isn't as impossible or crazy or something like that, once you see that there is a way out of a situation, I feel like that's going to put you on a higher like vibration. You're going to be focusing on how to get out, and then you're going to start to see this financial blessing. It feels like too, if you end up having to leave something, Spirit's going to bless you with the finances to help you with a new beginning, to help you with a deposit, to help you with something here, okay? Your money's going to be okay. So if that's your biggest thing where you're like, I don't want to leave something, and then you're going to be fine. But it's like the more that you put out there that like, oh, I don't know, you know, then the more you're like, yeah, I don't know where my money is, right? The Two of Pentacles is like imbalances. I don't know. Shoulder shrugs over here. The more the universe is going to be like, well, I don't know. So don't self-sabotage is what I'm trying to get at, okay? You've got financial blessings coming in. You guys have been getting that for like the longest. So the fact that you keep getting it tells me that you still haven't gotten it. And you're like, I'm waiting. But I'm like, yeah, but you're waiting. What are you doing while you're waiting? Are you making changes? You change your mindset? You figured out a way? Are you strategizing? Or are you just waiting? Because you got to do more than just wait, right? So that's what I'm getting with that. Others of you, Page of Cups. You have this creative energy that's coming in. You guys could have kids. There's something here about being more constructive or creative with the way that you hang out with your kid or the things that you do with them. Maybe you guys are spending more time. Some of you guys could be sharing custody here with your significant other, or not significant other, but just like your baby mama, baby daddy, or whatever. And it feels like you guys are going to have to become like creative about the way that you do things with your kid here. You guys could be taking your kids out, if you're watching this currently, trick-or-treating. It's like your year to take them out here. All right. Others of you, what you don't see coming is some sort of apology here. Okay. Now, what you don't see coming mostly is the mere fact that that you could be apologizing to someone. Like, you could be apologizing to your kid because you're not always like there. You could have that moment of like vulnerability where you're like, damn, like I feel bad, like, you know, we're spending time together and this is a lot of fun and I wish that I had more moments. And so there's like this moment where you could be apologizing to your kid about, you know, not being there all the time because you feel some kind of way about that, all right? But I do see some sort of creative surge that's trying to come in for you. And that's what you don't see coming, is like you guys need to become more creative with your words, with the way that you manage workflow here, the way that you go about your day. Excuse me. So yes, you've got that. And then you got the Knight of Wands, where you don't see coming. Those of you that are single, you got a Knight of Wands coming in. Aries, Leo, Sag. Maybe that's you. You guys have somebody that you're going to be hooking up with. So you have the Tower. Releases, explosions, fireworks. Need I say more? No. Gross. Okay. So yeah, you guys have this Knight of Wands here. You could have a younger energy that's attracted to you. You're attracted to them. It feels like there's a lot of sexual chemistry here. You guys could be hooking up. Others of you are going to become a little bit flighty here, a little in and out. If you guys are currently in a connection with someone, I do see you guys kind of like having cold feet moving forward, but I feel like eventually you warm up to the idea. And so it's like things aren't so bad here. So you guys could have just needed to find your footing in a situation here. Possibly with an earth sign, because I saw the Queen of Coins. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn for some of you, all right? But yeah, that's what I have for you, Leo. Hopefully this helps and resonates. Catch you in the next one.